Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for this segment of Service After Albright. I am joined today by an alumna, Sarah Craik, and she is with one of the AmeriCorps programs. So, Sarah, introduce yourself. Tell us more about what you do.
Cool. Hi, y'all. Yeah, I'm Sarah. Oh, you should mention my pronouns are she, her, if we're talking later. Proud alum, Albright, class of 2016. Also a Notre Dame Mission Volunteer AmeriCorps alum, year 2017. So I represent the Philadelphia, Newark, and Wilmington cohorts of the Notre Dame Mission Volunteers. Now, Notre Dame Mission Volunteer have partnered with AmeriCorps. So if we think about the larger umbrella of AmeriCorps, which is kind of like domestic Peace Corps, we trickle down into the partnerships they have with other big organizations like Notre Dame Mission Volunteers. And then those folks trickle down into other partnering sites, and those sites are places like where I represent, Philadelphia, Newark, Wilmington. My role is to find people who are interested in a year of service with Notre Dame, interview them, place them at appropriate sites that benefit both member and community, and then support them throughout their year.
That's really cool. It's nice that you get to have outreach in so many places and so many ways.
Yeah, Newark is a brand new site this year. Very exciting. We have one, so each service city we have, so we say that those are cities, right? Each service city has different sites that we place members at. So I have 3 cities, 1 site in Wilmington, 1 site in Newark, and then so many sites in Philadelphia to choose from.
That's really cool. So now what makes like the Notre Dame mission different from other AmeriCorps opportunities?
The difference with Notre Dame Mission Volunteer is really in the mission. The mission here is that education is seen as the fundamental tool for human dignity, for building self-esteem, building self-confidence, and helping people find their own self-determination. So the founding people of Notre Dame Mission Volunteers are sisters from like 16th century or whatever, the French Revolution happened.
Whoa.
So like way back when, these sisters have existed forever, and they were committed to social justice. And then today, those same sisters still exist, and they have this volunteer program that partners with AmeriCorps. And so we all are interested in education and literacy as the most important tools for helping people take their next steps in life. And so that's what makes it different, is that other AmeriCorps programs have different missions, different foci. There are some programs that focus primarily on, building homes. Another program, another wonderful Albright alum, Ezra Ali Dow, did a year of service with FEMA Corps and went to Puerto Rico and did service work there after tornado season. I did work as someone who coordinated an out-of-school time program. And I got to kind of make it my own once I was there. We go to the sites, we see the needs of the community, and then respond to them. There's this constant reflection, action, reflection, action, reflection that we try to keep throughout the service year. We don't want to go in and just solve problems. We're there working in the community with the community. It's direct service, so it's one-on-one or one-on small group, which could be different than other organizations or other kinds of AmeriCorps terms that are more so, with, or like in tandem with, sort of like on the sidelines, maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
This is really like hands-on.
Oh, that's great. So that will be really good for students who like really want to jump in and make a difference and are really flexible and problem solvers, want to get things done.
That's exactly it. If we look at the, there's an AmeriCorps pledge, and truly the last sentence of it is, I am an AmeriCorps and I will get things done. So it warms my heart that you've called it straight away, but it's really just, it's so broad, but it's simultaneously specific.
Sure.
We're just there to do the service.
Oh, I love that. I love that so
Mhm.
much. So now say a current Lion wants to follow your footsteps
Sure.
and take part in your program. They want to work in Newark or Wilmington or Philly. What would be
Mhm.
their next step?
Sure. Well, I should also mention that Notre Dame Mission Volunteer are nationwide and the sisters are worldwide.
Oh, wow.
So, so like the sisters have a wonderful site in Haiti that we love to brag about. There, where
Whoa.
they've built a bakery there. It's like our pride and joy. Um, and those are the sisters and folks who aren't necessarily associated with AmeriCorps, but I mention that because we're so proud of it, and to say that the trajectory that a Notre Dame AmeriCorps could really be very far-reaching. But Notre Dame AmeriCorps is nationwide, so we've got all these different cities. So the first thing to do is kind of narrow down a city that you want to go. And you can do this by going to the website, which is ndmva.org. It's very simple. There's just an apply or learn more, and then drop down menu. There's 29 sites, I think.
Wow.
Now it does change, right? Like I just acquired a new site, so we say that. So the steps are to go to the website, learn a little bit more, and you can apply with the essay and self-reflection on Notre Dame AmeriCorps, ndmva.org. And then they will also be prompted to apply at my.americorps.gov, which is what we call the AmeriCorps portal. And you would fill out sort of a general application and then a more specific application. Once those applications are all in, and you send them, the people who represent the certain cities that you're interested in, they get notified. Typically, they'll be the ones that reach out to you and say, hey, I saw your resume, I saw your essay, you seem like a great fit. Or maybe sometimes, I love this, I think it's amazing, but I think your second choice site might be a better fit, and here's why. And so we're really committed to finding a partnership that is symbiotic on all levels. We don't want to place someone in a space that's not going to help them grow too.
Sure. That's really great to hear. Thank you so much for
Sure.
sharing all that information with us today.
And then of course, there's an interview, there's sometimes a second interview, an offer is made, and then it's accepted or rejected, and we go from there, paperwork.
Paperwork's always the fun part.
Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you so much for joining me today, Sarah. It was really great catching up with you.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to do it. And you can reach me at philadelphia@ndmva.org. It's my email. I get everything sent there. So
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sarah. Lions, thank you for joining me, and we look forward to helping you do service after Albright.
I look forward to meeting anyone that comes my way. Thank you.